Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin, and welcome to this video. So this will probably be a little bit of a rant video, and if you guys are not interested in actually listening to that or anything, please click off of it now, and maybe tomorrow's video will be better for you. But right now, this will be kind of a rant. We're going to talk about the EA Sports Hockey League playoffs. So the previous playoffs just ended as of this recording. The new one starts in like 24 days, which is it's too soon. It's too soon. And in that process, I went on my community tab and posted a poll asking you guys, should EA go back to the old playoff style or the old playoff format for the next year's game? And what I'm talking about that is like the last year or last year's format for playoffs. If you guys haven't played the previous year of NHL game online in the EA Sports Hockey League, is basically you have two games. You only have two tries. You only have two tries to make it to win the entire playoffs. And you have 4 games in that series. So you have 2 chances. So if you lose like game number 3 and you lose that game, you go back straight to the beginning and you only have one more try to get through the playoffs. So you get 2 chances. You get to play 4 or 5 games. I don't remember exactly. I believe it's 4. If you guys correct me, I know some people will correct me in the comments below if it was 5 or something like that. But I believe it was 4. So you had 4 games. You had to win those 4 games, or you'll get eliminated from the playoffs. And then after you're done with the playoffs, and if you lost the playoffs, you lost your 2 chances, and you can't play it anymore, you go back to the season. You go back to getting your team through the different divisions. Pretty simple. You lose the playoffs, you continue playing the game. You don't have to continue playing the playoffs. You don't have to reset your rank. All that stuff. You don't have to reset your player rank or something like that. Something like that we do now in NHL 20 or 21, sorry. NHL 21. You know, like in this year's game, oh boy. I thought the new playoffs in the beginning, were going to give us a chance to actually win something. Like win a trophy once in a while, right? And I said in my, I believe I said in one of my NHL 21 videos when I was talking about it, when the news got released from EA, when I talked about it, I was pretty excited. I was like, sweet, we get new playoffs, we get a new format, we get a new style type of playoffs where everyone has a chance to win. And then after like the first playoffs, then the second playoffs. In the first playoffs, me and my friends were like, okay, we got to try harder next time and win all the placement matches. We have to win all the placement matches. We can't lose a placement match. We got to keep winning. But after the second one, we realized teams were glitching the system. People were glitching the system basically. I don't know if you would call it glitching, but they were kind of manipulating the system type of deal with the NHL thing. So I believe these top teams, these ridiculous teams that go 146-2, which is ridiculous, who plays like 150 games in the span of 1 month on NHL. I only play when I'm recording with Be a Pro and Be a Goalie. That's not online. But when I do play online, I'm only playing on the weekends. I'm only playing like 2 or 3 games. And that's it. Then we're done for the next weekend. Or when we have time to actually play. And I know these teams set up communities either on Discord or Reddit where they have multiple people playing at the same time, or multiple people playing when one team gets off, or one set of friends get off, the other set of friends get on in different time zones or different countries, and they play the game pretty much non-stop with that club. And I don't think It's great that if you have a large community playing for you and all that stuff and everything, that's great. But it's unfair to the average player. And I thought in the beginning, like, oh, maybe we do have a chance to win this cup. Nope. The average player does not have a chance in the new playoff format. And this is what really grinds my gears when it comes down to the new playoffs. Like, we thought it was going to be better. But then I looked at the previous version, and my friends talked about this too. Like, we both talked about this. We all talked about this. That the previous year playoff format was a lot better than this current format that we have now. Because if you lose like 3 out of 5 placement matches, you get sent down all the way down. And there's really no, like, you can't get anything. The only thing you get is a hockey bag. That's all you pretty much get at the end of it. And it's not worth playing. It's not worth playing that people glitch goals in. People do the glitchiest goals I have ever seen in this game. It's a lot worse in this game than it was the previous year. A lot worse. And people use that to the advantage of other teams, obviously. If you gain the advantage on the other team, obviously you're going to win. But it's absolutely ridiculous when another team goes 146, wins 146 games, when your team can barely win 20 in a row. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's not fair to the average player. The average player that plays on the weekend with his friends, or like the one couple nights out of the week that he has time available to actually play with his friends online, and the only game they get enjoyment out of, or the only game that he might have actually owned, because maybe he bought the console and he only can afford one game. Let's just put that scenario out. And maybe he only has that one game he can actually play with his friends, and he actually enjoys playing with his friends and everything like that. When it comes down to the playoffs, it's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable for the average player. Now, it might be enjoyable for the more advanced player that plays it every single day with his friends, plays it every single night, plays it nonstop. And some people do believe that I play NHL 21 nonstop. But the only time I actually play this game is either with my friends on the weekend. We play like 2 or 3 games and we move on to a different game before everyone goes to bed. I'm only playing this game when I'm recording Be a Pro or Be a Goalie. I don't play this game online. I don't play Hockey Ultimate Team. I just enjoy Be a Goalie and Be a Pro. I just enjoy the Be a Pro series more than I do online. Now, I had a lot of fun playing online previous years, like NHL 19, NHL 20, with the other format, with the other playoff format, and the other EASHL. I enjoy that more than I do this year. Every time the playoffs comes around, like the next playoffs is like in 24 days or 22 days as of this recording. I don't know how many days are until the next one. Me and my friends are probably not going to play the game for the entire month that it's actually on. Like, we're not going to play the playoffs at all because we don't enjoy it. We get glitch goal played, like, every team that we play the best that we can possibly play, like, at the point where we're doing the glitch goals, we're doing the pass across, and like, it never works for us. I can literally legit tell you guys, it never works for us. Never does. But as soon as the other team does it, and even when my friends are doing, like, we play 3-on-3, even when we're both back, like there's 2 people back covering both guys literally on top of them, they still get the pass across and they still get it in. We do the exact same thing. They steal the puck and they go down on a breakaway because we only have one defenseman. They easily get the pass across with one defenseman. My friend can lay on the ice, perfectly, and the puck will go right through him. Or the player will skate over him and trip him, which is a ridiculous thing, which hopefully they take out next year. Like, if they have that, that's absolutely ridiculous. You shouldn't be, like, when you lay down to block a puck, when the player skates over your body, that shouldn't be a tripping call. That shouldn't be a tripping call. I don't believe it would be a tripping call in the NHL. Or when you crouch down one knee to block the puck and the player skates over your stick, the real NHL player is not going to just fall over. If he just falls over, the ref's going to call him for embellishment because it's ridiculous. It's one of the most ridiculous calls that we have in this game. But going back to the playoffs, it's not enjoyable. It's literally not enjoyable, and I wish it was. Last year's playoffs were more interesting because you actually had to, like, if you lost that one game, or if you lost the game and you only have one more chance to win the playoffs and get that banner, you played your heart out. Like, everyone played so hard, like a try-hard type of, like, put on try-hard mode. That's it. People had a lot more fun, in my opinion. And obviously, to my community, when I put up a poll, like, it's absolutely ridiculous how many people actually enjoy the previous year's playoffs. I'll pull up the poll right now. I'll put it up on screen. But I want to see 85%, 20 votes, 85% said yes. I put, do you think EA needs to go back to the old playoff format for EASHL? And comment your opinion down below. 85% said yes. They need to go back. Because I feel like it was more enjoyable in last year's game when it comes down to the playoffs than this year. You guys can leave your opinions down below and tell me what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. Links will be in the description down below. My name is Justin. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Jason's falling down after drinking several Mickeys. Kevin's got a whole neck full of Jenny's hickeys. What's in all her hair and why is it so sticky? Wait, they all